Madam Ride the Bus, Part 4th. Won't your mother be looking for you? The conductor asked when he gave the girl her ticket. No, no one will be looking for me, she said. The bus started, and again there were the same wonderful sight. Here we get it. Conductor asked to that girl, "Where is your mother? Mother is looking to you." And then that time she replied, "No, no one looking for me because I am a single. Now, without my mother is coming here." The bus started. The guy again there were the same wonderful sight, and that bus started to journey. Lee wasn't bored in that the sight test and the greeted everything with the same excitement she had felt the first time. But suddenly she saw a young cow lying dead by the roadside, just where it had been stuck by some fast moving vehicle. Now here she saw that the young cows stuck and lay on that the road. Some vehicles he just struck to that the cows, that's why it's a lay down on that the road. Isn't that the same cow that ran in a front of the bus on our trip to town? She asked the conductor. Wally asked the conductor, is it same cow on that the time we saw the trip of the town? The conductor nodded, and she was overcome with sadness. What had been a lovable, beautiful creature just a little while ago had now suddenly lost its the charm and its the life and looked too horrible, so frightening as it lay there, legs spreading out, a fixed stare in its lifeless eyes, blood all over. Now that the cows lay on that the road and that the blood is spread on all over that the road, that eyes is lifeless. Then a little while ago, then suddenly I lost it the charm, life, she said to that the conductor. The bus moved on. The memory of the dead cow haunted her, dampening her enthusiasm. She no longer wanted to look out the window. She sat thus and glued to her seat until the bus reached her village at 3:40. She stood up and now she cannot be forgot that the dead cows, that the hunted means not be possible to forget. Then dreams the enthusiastic and that longer wanted to look at the out of window for that the dead cow. But she sat thus and glued to her seat. Then after that 3:30 that bus reached on her stop. Stretched herself. Then she turned to conductor and said, "Well, sir, I hope to see you again." "Okay, madam," he answered her, smiling. "Whenever you feel like a bus ride, come and join us. And don't forget to bring your fare." At last, bus stop on her stop. Then that is a little bit conversation between conductor and madam. She said, "Okay, bye, sir. I hope so. We will see once again." Then conductor replied, "Okay, madam," and smiling. "Where he feel like the bus ride, then you come and join us. But don't forget that the fare," conductor said to that the madam. She laughed and jumped down from the bus. Then away she went, running straight for home. When she entered her house, she found her mother awake and talking to one of Wally's aunt, the one from South Street. This aunt was a real chatterbox, never closing her mouth once she started talking. When bus stopped it that time, she laughed and jumped from that the bus with happily. She went straight to the home. Then when she entered that the home, that time she saw her mother wake up and she discussed with that the aunt. But that aunt is only chatterbox, means to continue speak it, not to stop that stop, never closing her mouth once she started the talking. "And where have you been?" said her aunt when Wally came in. She spoke very casually, not expecting a reply. So Wali just smiled, and her mother and aunt went on with their the conversation. When Wali entered in the house on that time, her aunt asked question, "Where have you been?" Then Wali, without saying anything, she moved forward. She spoke very casually, not expecting the reply. Then Wali is just smiled, and her mother and aunt going to busy in the conversation. Yes, you are right, her mother said. So many things in our midst and in the world outside. How can we possibly know about everything? And even when we do know about something, we often can't understand it completely, can we? Now, here, that is the conversation between her mother and that aunt. She said to each other, then how we know about it, our midst means in middle, outside of the world, each and everything is available, but we don't know. Then how we know about it that? We possibly to know about everything. It is when we do know about it something, we often can't understand it completely, can we? That is a conversation between her mother and aunt how to know about it our outside world. But Wali here, she is very smart girl and she went outside and know each and everything and enjoy each and every moment instead of them. Oh, yes, breathed the Wali. What? Asked her mother. What's that you say? Oh, said Wali. I was just agreeing with what you said about things happening without you knowledge. Just a cheat of girl. She is, said her aunt, and it look how she spoke her nose into our conversation, just as though she were a grown lady. Wally smiled to herself. She didn't want them to understand her smile. But then there wasn't much chance of that, was there? Now that is a conversation between her aunt and her mother. They are discussing with that the elderly, but Wallis enter and she is known about it. Try to understand there the conversation. Wally take breath and say, "Oh yes, what about that? What her mother discussing and what her mother say something." Oh, then she replied that I was just agreed with the, what you said. Things happening without our knowledge. It's I agree with you whatever you say. Then just a cheat of girl she is, said the aunt. Aunt blamed at the Wali and she said, "You are cheater." Then you let now she pokes her nose means take interest in something that doesn't concern her. Then Wali smiled herself and she didn't want to them understand her smile. But then there wasn't much chance of that, was there? That is a great conversation between that the mother, her aunt, and Wali is just enjoying their the conversation without saying anything.